Good ball.
What is up, YouTube? We are back from Texas, and we are in Minnesota, and it is freaking snowing out, man. This place sucks. I got to leave here for good. But yeah, a little under the weather, man. Flights wreck me. I don't know what it is every single time I take a flight. I know what it is. I pass out on a flight, so it messes up my whole sleep schedule. It doesn't matter when the flight is. I have to fall asleep, otherwise I get really bad motion sickness. And then I'll eat a bunch of food at the airport because I love airports and just walking around and fucking around at the airport. So bad diet with food. But just getting back into the schedule of things, the routine of things today. It's going to be a little bit of a quicker lift. Just got in. My flight was canceled and delayed and everything like that with the snow. So we got in a day late, but we are here. We're in Minnesota. We're going to get a pumper in today, a little quick one before we get into, well, we got a sauna at 5:30, scheduled something at 5:30 to continue to stay on schedule. So quick lift, sauna, little bit of work at night, so we're back on schedule for tomorrow, and tomorrow will be full lift, everything like that. The tournament in Texas went really, really well, actually. Joined a men's team that I didn't really know anybody on. I knew a couple people from Minnesota that were on the team as well. And then a co-rec team that was with everybody that I kind of knew from Minnesota. And we ended up winning the co-rec tournament, and the men's team did decent. We did all right for never having played with each other, and I didn't really know a lot of the people. Then got picked up on a different men's team. Actually, it was actually the team that beat our men's team. Picked me up after they beat us, kind of like an assassin, a mercenary. I kind of sold my soul to them a little bit. And we ended up taking second with that team, so that was cool. Got a bunch more games. My whole goal right now is just to play as many games as possible. They had a person leaving. I should explain. Our game was supposed to start at 7 in the morning and this explains a lot of the content too. It was supposed to start at 7 in the morning on Friday, and we didn't play our first game until 8 p.m. because of rain on Friday. So we were like 13 hours behind everything. So everything got kind of like compressed and made for super late nights. So like every single night I was there, we played until midnight, and we got home at like 1-ish a.m. So what I thought was going to be play in the morning, make content, and then do everything like that, just turned into play all day, which was awesome. It was amazing. But anyways, the team that beat us had a person leaving because they had their babysitter set up for a certain time. And then obviously you're playing at 1 in the morning. You have to go be with your family. So they lost a guy, picked me up, got to play with them, got a bunch of games in. It was awesome. It was amazing. Had a home run derby there, which was fun. Didn't win the home run derby, but the guy that won the home run derby went like 12 for 12. Unbelievable. Dude was just hitting fucking bombs. He was this lefty, bro, that was just hitting nukes. So that was sick. But did win offensive MVP of the tournament, which was sweet. So won a bat from there, which is cool. First like MVP thing, winning at a tournament like that. It was pretty sweet. It's kind of cool to see the sacrifices paying off. Swing-wise, and I'm going to show all my swings. I'm going to compress all my swings right after this, show all the swings, and we'll go into today's training. Swing-wise, things felt just a tiny bit off at the start of the tournament, and I think going into it, there was a couple of days of travel. There was a couple of days where I really didn't get to see a lot of live pitches. I felt a little bit off, but even the swings were good. Like they were good swings. They just weren't like, oh, I'm fucking on right now and doing it. And on Saturday, that flip switched and everything really, really went on to where the ball was going exactly where I wanted it to go. Whereas Friday was like, it was hard hit balls that got through, but they weren't exactly in the right exact spot that I wanted. But more doubles, triples, and home runs than I've really ever had in my career, which was cool to see. And I think the number one thing right now I got to work on is more consistency with my push swing, which is weird because usually my push swing is my favorite swing that I have, but I'm dipping a little bit on that push swing. And I got out twice in the tournament. So I went 27 for 29, and both times I got out were push swings that I popped up. And got to work on that. So we had a couple good push swings as well, but it's just definitely not as consistent as I would have liked it. Whereas my pull side swing right now, it's kind of just like, it's kind of greasy, it's kind of groovy. And even the miss hits, I hit them hard enough to be able to get through. But I want to be able to put the ball exactly where I want. I want to be like one with the sword that is my bat. So it was a fun experience. It was amazing. We got the co-rec team was just a bunch of really, really cool and awesome people. It was cool to see the sacrifices pay off. I think it was like a 900 average or something like that. Defensively, that was the cool thing too. I've been working on my glove, been doing a lot of things, and made a lot of really cool plays for myself in the outfield that I was pretty proud of. and held my own there. And actually, that's why the other team picked me up. It wasn't even because of my stick, because I hadn't even got hot at that point. I got on base and did everything like that, but I hadn't really like impressed with my stick. But it was my defense. They needed an outfielder, and that was my first time in my life I had been picked up for defense. So that was cool to see the progress there and continuing to take the steps forward that we want to take. Was thinking at the plate, there was a couple times where you're nervous, or not nervous, but like you get a little anxiety or get a little uncertainty, and I think that's a little bit of that nervousness where it comes from, is that uncertainty in the tournament. And I was just looking back on the training, like how do you get rid of that uncertainty? And it's just seeing more live pitches. Right now, I'm very confident in my swing. I'm very confident in where I can put the ball and what I can do with the ball. But it's not in live situations yet because I don't have enough reps in the live situations, right? So, and that's just strictly because Minnesota's shut down. So I'm trying to travel to get these reps and get all these things out there. But missing the live rep aspect of the certainty piece. Like, why do you feel nervousness when you have all those reps? Well, they're not really live reps. So continuing to build up your agenda for myself and my data points for myself in tournaments like this for myself, to where I can walk up the plate and not feel any of that. And I'm not saying it was even taking over. It's just small notes that I'm trying to take. And how do you progress, and how do you really master a craft? How do you master this thing? So you walk up and you know exactly what you're doing when you're doing it, and you're just like perfecting it and not having some bullshit excuse as to why it didn't work, but being almost like a technician about it, and really trying to progress and grow on those things. So hopefully in 3 or 4 months when we're talking to you on this camera, we're national champs, and the work that I put in to get to that point paid off a lot, right? So pay attention to the things that you're feeling when you're walking up, and not in the moment. It's not like in the moment I'm thinking about, oh, I'm nervous here or anything like that. It's just after the game, self-analyze. Like, did you put the ball where you wanted to put it? Were you make the shots that you wanted to make? Whatever it is, like whatever it is for you, but analyze. And it's either a yes or no. If it's a no, look into why it's a no. And the big thing that I took away from this weekend was that push side swing, dipping just a little bit too much, just trying to create space. And the 2 swings, it was bad pitch selection as well. So that's part of it. I was reach, try to get out there. So the big cues going forward is really drive balls to all sides of the field. Don't try to push anything over there. Still push the ball to the push side of the field, but it's a drive. It's not it drop the shoulder, get it out there. And then to be able to drive the ball, you have to have good pitch selection. So that was something that I thought about. And then the nervousness one, and that's just getting more live reps with higher levels of competition. That's the one thing that I noticed. If I get fired up and I have a reason to play a team, a reason to beat a team, I am a different beast out there. I'm locked in, I'm ready to go. But if I don't have a reason to beat a team, or we're playing a higher level team, and I think a little bit too much of like, oh, that player is better, I have to avoid that spot. And that's part of the technical side of the game as well. Like, they have a really good shortstop, probably don't hit it at that guy. But I found myself kind of shying away from certain spots because of that. And one of the things Kyle told me a while back was just be better, and be better than the defense, be better than them. And I don't think I have fully reached the point of just fully accepting like my abilities and my talents on the field. And I just, that's the next evolution, to step onto the field and be like, it doesn't matter how good that person is. You are better than them, in the egoless way of just like, you have put in the work, you have trust in your own abilities. You are better than them. Even if you do hit it at them, you're going to hit it hard enough to break them, right? And again, that comes from data points. That comes from proving that to yourself. And I think that is the next evolution of this whole softball journey, is stepping up to the plate with that ridiculous confidence. To where nobody else can deframe it. So right now I can put a ball wherever I want it, kind of when I want in BP and a lot of times in games. But now I want to be able to put it through certain people. I want to be able to beat certain people on the field and being confident in those abilities. So just some thoughts. I like listing these thoughts, one, so I can come back later and watch some of these things. But two, hopefully if you are in the pursuit of a mastery of a skill, I always enjoy listening to people think about how they think about that mastery, and those are some of my thoughts of how I did that. So we'll get to some of the swings, and then we'll do a very quick lift, and then we'll go sauna, and we'll get back on schedule tomorrow. Let's do this. Boom.
Indiana is a huge state, and so it almost mirrors like
There.
national districts. Voice has a vote in the end. That's the whole thing, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Denver's the most-
Get out of here. Oof. Oof.
I Judy swing at AFL. They had a contest for that. Dusty Pickle.
Yahtzee!
Oh,
Walk it off,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so like.
Boy!
Pleasanton and Livermore.
Boy! Come on, boys! Go! Yes, sir! Nice swing!
Good ball!
Let's go!
That'd be a great thing with that would be
Yep. So
great for her.
Doug was on there.
We're ripping a 10 rep max bench. I know the last video I just posted yesterday, it was 5 days ago now that I trained with Tim Riley, but I posted it yesterday. Was an upper body day, but I feel like hot garbage from that flight. So we are gonna rip another upper body day and then get after it in lower body tomorrow, but just get a quick pump in. We got a 10 rep max here. Ripping this. Wide grip here. Set number 2 here. Let's rip. It's freezing in here, man. I'm gonna take off the pump cover next set, but that's only for the camera, man. It is cold in here. The snow has leaked in. I hate Minnesota. Jesus, bro, I gotta get my spotting up to par there. It's falling off. Fix my setup a little bit. Nice and easy. We're super running out of time. We're down to 10 minutes now. So we're just gonna rip this for the last set. Easy set of 10. Hit some rows, hit some throws. Rows, stretches, swings, and then see if we get some arms in to finish. Let's go. Oh man, feel like hot garbage today, but the movement is helping. Let's go. Single arm, bent over rows. Anytime that we're really running low on time, we'll hit the major muscles, right? We'll hit a main bench movement, hit a main row movement. I'll hit some mobility when I got time, hit some arms in between. But honestly, if you're benching and rowing, get them in real quick. It's really good stimulus. You're gonna leave feeling better than you walked in. You're still gonna get a lot of solid work done. And you can use some of the time later on in the week to hit some of those smaller exercises, exercises that don't have as big of a stimulus, a potent stimulus right on the front end later in the week. So that's kind of what I'll do. This is a day where we have 30 minutes, again, rushing in and out of the workout. We'll get the big stuff in, big rocks done. Tomorrow we'll hit the big rocks. Wednesday we'll hit the big rocks. Thursday we'll hit the big rocks. Friday will be kind of our makeup day there. So here we go. 8 of them. Let's go. Woo. My grip was fucked there. Damn, not a clean set. We'll keep going, come on. The spine movement for today, just a little T-spine. Rotate and stretch. And I've just been kind of messing around here, feeling that big, long lat stretch. Oh, feel that twist, maybe you lean into that here. And you can also grab something this way, coming back and forth, and pull this way. Oh, literally just getting the spine moving. Nothing truly set in stone here. Oh, that's a good one. See, this is part of the best part about the flows, is you find something like this, and you're like, yeah, that's an absolute moneymaker. So usually I'll just spend like 1 to 2-ish minutes just kind of moving, greasing the grooves here. And if I find something I really like, or a spot I really need to spend some time in, I'll spend it there. And this is it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, all right. When we got more time, there's some magic there that we can work with. We're gonna hit some daddy hacks, hit some arms, we're gonna get out of here, let's go. Then, just like we're hitting the potent things with the muscle, with the big heavy press, the big heavy row, I believe in the potency of velocity, right? So I'm always gonna try and touch on that a couple times a week, whether it's sprinting, throwing something really fast, moving the spine fast, aspects like that, trying to touch on them as many times as possible. We've covered it a couple times in the YouTube videos, but that's why we're keeping the daddy hacks in here in this abbreviated day, just trying to move in that overspeed fashion, that velocity fashion. Every single time I leave a session after doing stuff that is very fast, very rapid, I feel better, and I feel like I'm moving better too. And the next day of swings, it's dirty, it's gas. So here we go. Train your body to be fast. If you want it to be fast, let's go. Oh, let's go. All right, so last set of these, I've just been ripping 3 sets in a row. Just getting a little greaser in. We literally have like 1 minute left. I'm actually 1 minute behind my sauna booking. So Kellen, if you're watching this, that's why I'm late. But we just got tricep push downs here till we get a burn. Just like this, coming all the way down. Oh, and then we'll do some biceps after this. Fuck. Woo! All right, hit the other arm. Here we go. Ah! All right, grab tricep, biceps here. I'm just gonna keep you rolling here. Grab them right here. Whew. All right, there's ripping triceps here, just like this. Oof. 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 All right, let's go. That right there is how you battle jet lag. All right, sorry for the rush one today. I just gotta get back on schedule. Make sure I'm posting every day. Otherwise Evie's gonna call me out, Welty's gonna call me out, Henry's gonna call me out, everybody should call me out. But I've been a little behind on vacation. So we'll get a full day in tomorrow and we'll be back. Let's do it, boom.